So I'm saying my name, my title.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I should just say that. Co-owner / deli manager of TKB Bakery Deli.
Oh.
We're like, okay, TKB, take 98.
The business started when the kids were very little, like very, very little.
My two brothers and I wanted to raise money to buy each other Christmas presents. And my mom was making us cookie dough at the time.
She made it in a tube like Pillsbury, okay? And she put Christmas wrapping around it and put the bow in and everything from the kids' business.
Here they were in their little wagons, and they were going door to door selling the cookie dough. It was just so cute, and as a mom, you didn't want it to stop. It just felt so good.
And the neighbors loved it. They would come back for more after the holidays, and then we just started like a school fundraiser, and it just took off from there. So growing up, I've always worked at TKB. If my brothers and I ever wanted money or new clothes or whatever growing up as kids, my parents would always have us come here, and we get paid hourly, just like the employees here.
The reason we are calling it the kids business is because when the kids were little, they have been helping me all along with every aspect of the whole business.
I've done everything at the business. I would come here before school, bake bread. After school, I remember coming here, making sandwiches,
Doing the muffin batters, cracking eggs.
wash dishes, scoop cookie dough.
It's those three kids, it's their business. And they worked for it. It didn't come to them, hand to them like that in a silver spoon. Never.
Yeah,
they
they
worked
earned
for
it.
it,
They
and
earned it.
they were the kids' business. And I'm so proud to say that, yes, I did my vision, and my vision did come true. The dream did come true. It wasn't always good times. I remember right before the recession hit that the people would be lined up to the door. And then when the recession hit, it just got back to the way it was in the beginning, where it was a struggle. And the kids had to see that struggle with mom and pop.
Athena and I were doing everything. She'd be the production side, I'd be the finance side. Then together, we had to make deliveries. But we had to have structure back at the shop here. So the kids saw mom and dad were being stressed when we were gone. Who's going to handle if something came in out of the blue and someone had to handle that problem? Well, slowly but surely the kids started handling those problems.
My parents are really great. They let us do a lot of things on our own. From day one, they let us make decisions on our own. So that's given my brothers and I a lot of courage to own a business at a young age. So Yelp came into play about 3 years ago, and I didn't know what it was or how popular it was at the time. And people would come in and say, yeah, I found you on Yelp and you have 5 stars. I've never seen a 5-star business. And we were like, okay. So I went online and I was like, oh my God, look at all these people that reviewed us. Like, I don't know these people. And I got the business app at the time, and I was all about it. I was like so excited to get a 5-star review every time, and if I got a 1-star, I was quick to respond. And I didn't take it to heart, but I wanted to fix the problem immediately.
When I'm so proud of my daughters, when I have that special moment with her, that mother-daughter thing, and it's amazing what comes out of her mouth and the things that she's learned from the kids' business. I'm so proud of them. I love them. It's easy for me to pass the torch on to them.
So in January of 2015, we were having a hectic day at the deli, and my brother gets a phone call from the Los Angeles Times, and they said, you got 4th in the nation on Yelp's Top 100. And we were like, okay, cool, we already know about Yelp. Like, cool, thanks for calling us. And we hung up, and we got back to working and doing our thing. And we didn't realize what it was at the time, because we were still I was new to Yelp. And then all of a sudden, all these phone calls came in, and we had a line out the door for days after that, and it's never been the same.
The children's role in the business now has been more and more what Athena and I could never do. Athena and I knew we could only do a certain level in this business. And if it was going to go to a higher level, all we did was build the platform.
Some of the other things that I've done to generate business, get people through the door, is social media, also my billboards that I pay for every month. But ultimately, majority of my business is from my 5-star Yelp account.
When we see them have meetings with the employees, when we see them talk to our customers, when we see them put their vision into this business, we never believe that. These were little kids, but today they're entrepreneurial people. They're very successful. You know what else? They have as much love or more of the kids' business than mom and dad started with.
Yelp has transformed our business, like astronomically. Like everything that we're doing from today on, whether it's getting a new location or building a restaurant from the ground up, would never have been possible 3 years ago if we didn't have Yelp.